Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today, we got another MLB slate. It's actually a smaller slate. We only get 10 games today. So, before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. We also have a Discord link. The link to that is in the description of the video down below. We also have merch if you want to help support the channel that way. The link to that will be in the description of the video down below as well. We also have our contest, which has 2 days, the 29th and 30th, 2 days left in it. We'll take a look at those standings real quick as we have that battle for first place, and it's only 1.27 units apart between Katie Fisher and Andreas Monti. So, and for you guys that weren't able to get into it this month, it's going to be available again next month and the month after and the month after. So all you guys got to do is give your best bets in the comment section below. For the MLB, NBA, and NHL slates, you can give one play per video per day, 3 plays total per day. So all you guys gotta do, leave your best bets in the comment section below. It's free, and you can potentially win some money. All right, recap of yesterday. It was a solid day. Can't complain with the profitable day here. I went 3-2, hit on the under between the Tampa Bay and Oakland. We hit on the under between the Yankees and the Orioles, and we cashed that plus 217, fading the Mets with DeGrom on the mound as they beat the Mets 1-0. I believe DeGrom went 6 innings, struck out 9 batters, gave up 1 run, and his ERA ballooned up to a .51. So it's just the nature of the beast. And then my 2 losers were in the same game. I had Seattle and the under. Astros won in the over hits for that one. I went 3-2 yesterday. I'm up 66 and 63 on the year, 51.1%. We're up 15.32 units to start the year. What about you, Tim?
Well, our premium play of the day was the Kansas City Pittsburgh under, and that one goes to show did not cash at all.
That was our only loser.
That was our only loser from our premium plays, which we're now 12-4. A link to picksandparleys.net is in the description. You guys want to go ahead and support us over there. We've been on fire. We're the hottest handicapper the last 2 days. Like second on the last 7, third on the last 30, or something in that crazy nature. We've been on fire. Just go ahead and check out our plays over there as well. But as for our free plays yesterday, went 3-2, got wins. I want to thank Atlanta for that over. Chicago, go do something else. Kansas City, we got the win from, which was 9-6, not 9-5. It's fine. But and then we got Miami, who was my late addition. Alcantara put in a really good game against the Brewers, so very nice to see there. Seattle blew it, and Cleveland never showed up. Yeah, never showed up. 71 and 70 were up 8.69 units, so only profitable from Earl Sports Bets in baseball.
All right, and let's try to increase those numbers, because we got I think a 9-game slate here, 10-game slate here, to start it all off. With the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles minus 177 for the Bronx Bombers, plus 163 for the O's. We get Jordan Montgomery versus Jorge Lopez in this matchup. Over under of 9 runs, juice to the over. What are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, this one's just a pass for me. I don't want to lay minus 177 on the Yankees. Baltimore hasn't looked particularly good the last couple games. Lopez is not a pitcher I want to back. If anything, might look towards the over, but it could just because the pitchers are bad, but at the same time, the hitters are not playing well. So this one's just going to be an overall pass for me. I don't want to lay a run line. I think this will end up being like a 1-0 game, and I don't want to get any part of that.
Yeah, for me, I'm going with the under in this one. I have a feeling Yankee unders are going to be a thing for the next few weeks. They've gone under in their last 3 games, 2 and under in 8 of their last 10. The Orioles are 2-7-1 over/under in their last 10 games. They've gone under in their last 3. Both these offenses are struggling to score runs right now. Orioles 3.78 runs per game, 25th in the MLB. Yankees 3.57 runs per game, 27th in the MLB, with a 210 batting average, which is 27th as well. And both these teams have top 5 bullpens. And the Yankees pitching staff has been really good this year. So we're going under 9 runs between the Yankees and the Orioles today at 105. Our next game here is the Athletics and the Rays, minus 107 for the Rays, minus 103 for the A's. Over under of 8 runs for this game. And I'm going to keep following this trend here. We're going under once again here for the Rays and the Rays and the A's here. Chris Bassett's a pitcher I really like. He's 2-2 to start the year though. His last start he did go 6 innings, 2 earned runs on 8 hits, in a win. He's has a 4.13 ERA, 1.38 WHIP. But these two teams are also two teams that have been going under the total lately. The A's 3-6-1 to the over/under record, under in their last 3. The Rays 3-7 in their last 10 games to the under, or 3 over 7 unders, and they've gone under in their last 5 games. We're going to continue to ride that Rays under streak until it dies. Give me the under here between the Rays and the A's. Where are you looking?
For this one, I actually added to my card. So now I will have 4 plays for today's slate instead of 3. And I do like the Oakland Athletics minus 103. Chris Bassett is pitching decent this year. I think that he can really come into his own going up against Shane McClanahan, who has not pitched this year yet. So I want to be able to pick the pitcher who has actually, recorded some innings and has a little bit of 2021 under his belt. I think McClanahan comes in, just struggles on his first game. I'm going to take the Oakland Athletics minus 103. Slight look at the under, but not going to ultimately bet that one.
All right. Our next game here is the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals, minus 117 for these Phillies, plus 107 for the Cardinals. We're getting Aaron Nola versus Kwang Hyun Kim, over under of 7 runs for this game. What are you looking at for this one?
I'm going to be betting this one as well. I like the Philadelphia Phillies, minus 117. It's hard to go against them when they have Aaron Nola on the mound and they're only at minus 117. I think that's a really good price. Kim has not pitched particularly well this year. He has a 4.15 ERA. He is 1-0, but they probably were able to give him some run support there. St. Louis has just been, both these teams have been really struggling to score lately. 5-3 yesterday, 5. Well, a lot of unders in this series. Ultimately, I do think that Philadelphia could pick up this win, especially with Aaron Nola on the mound. Give me Philadelphia minus 117.
Yeah, for me, I don't have any action on this game right now. If I would have to look towards anything, it would be the under. The Phillies have gone under in their last 3 games. The Cardinals have gone 0-4-1 their last 5 games with the totals. Kwang Hyun Kim looked really good in his last start. He went 5 2/3, only allowing 1 earned run on 5 hits, striking out 8 batters, not walking anyone. He's 1-0, 4.15 ERA, 1.27 WHIP. But most of that ERA was from that first start when he gave up 3 runs in 3 innings. So that's why his ERA is pretty high right now. I like the under in this game. Not enough to get to it. I think that number's a little low. If we could have gotten a 7.5, I probably would have jumped on it. But 7, I think that's a little low for this game. So I'm going to pass on this one. And we're going to move on to the next game here. Between the Mariners and the Astros, minus 147 for the Astros, plus 136 for the Mariners. Over under of 9 runs for this game. We're getting Yusei Kikuchi taking on Luis Garcia for this matchup. And for me, I was looking at one thing, but I don't think the line... Oh, they just came out with them. Sweet. All right, then I can go with the one I wanted to go with here. We're going with the Houston Astros minus a half at minus 110. Let me write that down. First 5 minus 1.5 at minus 110 versus these Mariners today. The Astros, I they should be favored by more. I had this game at a minus 177, but I didn't want to lay the minus 147. And I know Seattle's bullpen has been phenomenal this year. They're third in the MLB with a 2.44 bullpen ERA. I think that's why they're having this type of success they are so far this season. And I really like this spot for the Houston Astros first 5 minus half a run at minus 110. Where are you looking for this one?
I'm looking at Seattle in this one. I'm gonna pick them up plus 136. I know Kikuchi hasn't pitched well this year. I think this is a bounce back spot for him. Going up against a Astros team has been struggling just a little bit in terms of hitting. I mean, they did get 7 last night, but other than that, it's just been a bunch of unders for them. So I do want to go after Seattle in this one, maybe a slight lean towards the over, just because both these two teams, the pitchers are not necessarily that great with Kikuchi and Garcia. But ultimately, I do think that Seattle will be able to pull something off, so I'm going to be taking them at plus 136 in this game.
All right. Our next game here is the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Game 1 of the doubleheader. We have Carlos Rendon taking on Casey Mize for this game. Minus 196 for the White Sox, plus 180 for the Tigers. I know it's a doubleheader. Are you looking to bet this one?
No, I'm not. It's maybe a slight lean towards the Detroit Tigers because it is only a 7-inning game, and Mize has been he's struggling this year, but I do think he could turn something around. No, this one's just a pass for me. I'm not going to be interested in it.
Yeah, I'm not getting involved here. I don't really want to get involved too much in these doubleheader games. If I would, it'd be first 5s or whatever. But I'm going to pass on these Tigers and the White Sox here. I think the line's a little wide and no real value there. Our next game here is the Atlanta Braves hosting the Chicago Cubs. Minus 131 for the Braves, plus 121 for these Cubbies. Over under 9.5 for this one. We're getting Bryce Wilson versus Adbert Alzolay for this one. And for me, it's a slight lean towards these Cubbies. No value on this, though, at all. I don't like either of these pitchers. They just haven't looked particularly well this year. And Bryce Wilson is just an opener. It's going to be Josh Tomlin coming in afterwards. So that's why I kind of would lean more towards the Cubbies because it's going to be a bullpen game for the Braves. So no action here. I don't see any value here at all. Where are you looking?
Maybe a slight lean towards that over 9.5, considering that it is a bullpen game for Atlanta and Alzolay for the Cubs. It just screams an over game. Not enough for me to bet it right now. Maybe I might look at it more later, but and I'm not picking a side for this one. There's Cubbies have struggled. I'm not picking Atlanta. This is just going to be a pass for me.
All right, which will bring us to our next game, the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers, and that will be our premium play over at picksandparleys.com if you want to check that out.
Net.
The link to
.net.
If you guys want to check that out, the link to that's in the description of the video below. So we're going to move on to the next game here where we have the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers, minus 115 for the Red Sox, plus 105 for the Rangers. Over under of 8.5 runs for this game. Where are you looking for this one?
I'm looking at Boston. Minus 117, I think that there's really good value there. Or minus 115, sorry. Gibson has pitched well this year, but Boston has just been able to win games. And I think that the line is way too close for a 6-9 versus 10-15 matchup. Perez is on the mound, so I guess that's probably why. But I think the offense on Boston wakes up a little bit and will be able to pull off enough for them to pull off a victory. Give me the Boston Red Sox minus 115 in this game.
Yeah, for me, it's a slight lean towards this road dog, but I'm not getting involved on the Texas Rangers right now. They've lost their last 5 games.
Home dog.
Home dog, that's what I said.
You said road dog.
Oh, home dog. They've lost their last 5 games. If anything, I would take a look at the Rangers' first 5, which is minus 105. So that's still not any value there. So I'm just gonna be laying off of this game completely. Just no interest in betting this game right here. All right. Our second to last game here is the second half of the doubleheader. We have the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers again. Dylan Cease takes on Matthew Boyd, minus 142 for the White Sox, plus 131 for the Tigers here. And this is going to be another pass here. I don't really like betting second halves of doubleheaders before the first game's even played because we don't know who pitched. Out of the bullpen and all that, so I have nothing to say for this game. Anything for you?
Yeah, I'll sometimes bet the first game. I will 0% bet the second game. Once like Nick said, I don't know who pitched. I don't know what happened the game before. Did somebody get injured? Did Chicago run through their bullpen? What happened the game before? Obviously, the manager's probably going to do a good enough job where the bullpen will be fine. But no, this one's just going to be a game that I'm never going to go after game 2 of doubleheaders. I'd rather bet on soccer.
No, that says a lot.
It's just so unpredictable.
Yep. And our final game of the night with the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Minus 149 for the D-backs, plus 138 for the Rockies. We get Luke Weaver taking on Antonio Senzatella in this matchup. Over under of 9 runs for this game. And for this last game, where are you looking?
I'm looking towards the other games, and I'll be done betting at this point. I might be looking at NBA at that point. No, this is just a fade for me. I like the Diamondbacks, but I'm not gonna lay minus 149. Obviously, we had the Diamondbacks I had the Diamondbacks under 9 yesterday. Once they announced that Widener was out, that voided, so that's why we didn't put it on the board. So all of your bets should avoid it too, unless you guys went any pitcher.
You want action, yeah.
You want action, but I'm not going to be betting this one. This one's just no, thank you.
And I will be betting this one, and I'm going to continue riding a trend here. The Rockies have gone over in their last 5 games. They're 6-4 to the over in their last 10. The Diamondbacks have gone 6-4 to the over in their last 10. So I'm looking at the over in this match. I think we're going to see some runs. Senzatella is not someone that really scares me off of a over. He's 1-3 this year. 5.76 ERA, 1.44 WHIP. Granted, he's pitched in Colorado. Luke Weaver, 1-2, 4.57 ERA, 1.11 WHIP. He's given up 11 earned runs in 21 innings pitched. So I think we're going to see some runs in this game. I like the over 9 runs between the Rockies and the Diamondbacks. All right, quick little recap of what we got going for today. Then we're going to head on out for the video. I got the under between the Yankees and the Orioles. The under between the A's and the Rays. We got the over between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And then I added on the Astros. First 5, minus a half at minus 110. What are you looking here, Tim?
I had minus 103 for the Athletics, minus 117 for the Phillies, plus 136 for the Mariners, and minus 118 for the Red Sox.
Alrighty. And we're going to have to add in a couple plays here. So, entertain the crowd while we do that.
Well, yeah, that's going to essentially wrap up the video. Once again, if you guys want to get our premium plays, they're over at picksandparleys.net under Earl Sports Bets. We are at 12-0 for our first 3 days on there. Very profitable, so if you guys want to go ahead and support us over there as well. We're also going to be on the Picks and Parlays channel a lot more, adding Oakley, a lot more the next couple for a while, because we're now officially partners with them, and it's a good thing for us. So we're going to be over there as well. So go ahead and subscribe to Picks and Parlays YouTube channel. They're almost at 20,000 subscribers, and yeah. make some money today.
Oh yeah, and then that's going to be just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's make some money and let's cash some bets in the MLB tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.